Hey guys, I'm Siddharth from Team Digit, and what we're looking at right now is the Samsung Wave 525. It's the most entry level offering from Samsung in the Wave series. Let's look at some of the body features. So, it's got a 3.2 megapixel camera, a speaker that's not at all loud. You have micro USB connect at the top and 3.5 jack. Here you have the lock unlock button, a dedicated camera button here, and on this side you have the volume rocker. Now let's get into the UI. So first of all, we have a typical layout where you have a multiple number of home screens. For now I have around 7 home screens. I can add home screens if I want to. It goes up to 10. So right here I can add 2 more, but it's doubtful you'll ever need so many, so I'm gonna remove some of them. That was just for demonstrating. Back to the home screen. What you're seeing here are widgets. So many of the functionality that we've become used to after the iOS or Android, Bada has also tried to incorporate. uh, iOS not really, but at least Android it's trying to mimic. You have widgets. Now these widgets bring up information visible to you on the home page without actually going into the application. So now I have my Twitter feed or Facebook feed coming in over here. If I want, I can go into the application or just quickly access and view what's going on. So that's about widgets. You can add more widgets if you want on any of the home screens. So this little dock that I brought up by clicking on, by tapping on widgets, I can click on any one of them and they'll get added to my home screen. For example, wallpaper. And once I'm done, I can hit done. So let's look at some of the things that this phone is good at, and the OS has incorporated nice features. In messages, something that we're used to now, which is this bubble chat type of format, is available. You have a system where you can long touch and you'll get more options. The music player is a good application that's been bundled. If you hit the middle key, you get into the applications pages. You have 3 for now. Applications that you download from the Bada app store get added over here on the last page, and as you fill up the space, you'll have more pages. So the music application is pretty good. You can jump to whichever song you want by tapping on the relevant letter here. So say I'm playing this. For now I'll reduce the volume. You can add to quick list. There are several options to share the track or add to a different playlist. A very decently designed, well designed application. One of the other interesting bits about this phone is multitasking. So while playing music, I can do other tasks. All I have to do is hit the center key and I'm back to my applications page, and I can launch any other application that I want. So say Facebook. So this is the Facebook application. So in the same way, what I can do is if I hit long press the middle key, I can see all the applications that are running and switch to them from here. Now I'm in the music application. If I hit it again, long press it, I can go to Facebook. So applications needn't end. If you want, you can tap this end all applications button and you can end all the applications, but the trouble with that is that all your widgets that you had customized, those also go. So it's better to tap on this little minus to free up memory. What we found was the more applications that you run, and say they are more process intensive, like Facebook that connects to your packet connection, or music that's running in the background, the more you do that, the more laggy it becomes. The fluidity is lost a little, and even while typing out text messages, you'll start seeing the lag happen. For example, I'll just type out a reply to you and show you not the lag but how well the keypad works. uh, it's not very accurate. There is prediction, but I mean, there are certain things missing, like the full stop or the comma is not there on this. You have to kind of go into the, then you get a full stop, then come back. A little painful. uh, I can type out a standard text that we type for testing. So here. So far okay. It would be nice if we could see at least two lines of the message that's being typed. You have to kind of scroll back and forth to see what you've typed so far. So minor annoyances are always there. Another interesting thing that we found were the options for editing photos. Brilliant, lots of photo editing options available in the phone. So let me just take any picture here. Say this one. I can just go here and edit. Over here you have a lot of applications. You have adjusting levels. So you can auto level. The effect is seen almost instantaneously. Auto level or brightness or contrast you can reduce or increase. Play around with color. But some of the predefined filters and effects are really awesome. You can transform it into a sepia tone, or black and white and all are standard. Color boost, fog, milky, all sorts of effects you can apply right before uploading it to your preferred social network. Speaking of which, even those options are available, not as many as I would have liked. So if you go to upload, you have Flickr, Facebook, Friendster, but strangely no Twitter. What the Bada OS does is that it integrates all your social networking into something called the social hub. So here you can be signed into any of your into all of your social networking websites and email. Email is something that it's not very good at. The default Gmail application that we signed into, it was really horrible. It started downloading data from 07, which you can see, and I tried rearranging it as per unread or as per date. It just wouldn't do it, so we kind of gave up. So those are some of the things that it's not very good at. So what do you do? If the applications bundled do their work but not as good as you would expect them to, you would naturally wonder, how do I get more applications? Are there better applications available? So Samsung Apps, which is their app store, does give you some options to customize the phone. Though we found that the applications here also are not up to the mark. Most of them are free, but the community is still very young, and you don't find good applications every now and then. Browsing is something that is pretty important in phones these days. So this comes with the Dolphin browser. Let's go to thinkdigit.com. The browser is capable of loading full pages, not the mobile versions, but the entire full pages. But there is one critical flaw. What we found that even though it does load full pages, it doesn't reflow text as per the width that you are at or the zoom level that you're at. So over here you can see that text is just flowing out right now. You can pinch to zoom because of the multi-touch capabilities, but even if you pinch to zoom, the text won't reflow itself. You'll have to keep scrolling left or right to read. It gets very annoying. It does feature multiple windows for browsing, so I can open up a window on the side here if I want, but the lack of reflowing is something that's inexcusable. So although we found that the phone has a lot of options, multitasking, widgets, multiple home screens, a good browser, all of these features have something or the other lacking. So overall, the phone, I would say, is for people who like to buy a phone and use it for the features it has, who don't dabble into customization too much. And since its pricing is very entry level, you can get this at around 8,000 or even less in the market price. It's a decent phone for that kind of an audience.